Hello, friends. Today I am going to tell you a beautiful story on success of life. This story will definitely help you to grow and will motivate you to achieve success in your life. This story is of little sweet boy named Jack. One day he came to visit his grandfather during his summer holidays. He used to play with his grandpa all the time. One day he said to his grandpa, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to become a successful man. Can you tell me some ways to be successful?" Grandpa nodded him yes and took Jack with him to nearby nursery. From nursery, his grandpa bought two small plants and came back home. Then he planted one plant in a pot and kept it inside the house and planted other plant outside the house. "What do you think? Which of these two plants will grow better in future?" asked grandfather to the boy. Jack kept thinking for some time and then said, "The plant we kept inside the house will grow better because it is safe from every danger, while plant outside is at risk of many things like strong sunlight, rain, storm, and animals." Grandfather smiled and said, "Let us see what happens in future." And then Jack left from there. After 4 years, Jack came to visit his grandfather again. When he saw his grandfather, he asked him, "Grandpa, last time I asked you a question, how to be successful in life. But you did not tell me anything. But this time, you have to tell me." Grandpa smiled and said, "Sure, but first let's take a look at plants what we bought few years back." Saying this, Grandpa took Jack to a place where he had planted small plant in a pot. They saw that a small plant had turned into a big plant. Then he took Jack to look at the plant which they had planted outside. They saw that a big tree had grown out of a small plant. Its branches spread far and wide, providing shade to the passerby. Now, Grandfather looked at Jack and asked, "Tell me, which plant grew more? Which is more successful?" Jack replied, "The one we planted outside." "But Grandpa, how is this possible? That plant must have faced so many difficulties. Still it grew so big." Grandfather smiled and said, "Yes, plant outside had to face many things, but dealing with problems had its benefits too. It had freedom to spread its roots as much as it wanted. Problems like storm and heavy rain made its roots even more stronger. Today it is so strong that a small storm cannot cause any harm to it. While the plant we kept inside the house remained small, and it is weak too because it did not withstand the heavy storm, rain, and strong sunlight." Then Grandfather looked at Jack and said, "My son, always remember that unless you struggle in life, unless you go through difficulties, you too will not be able to achieve success in your life. If you will make comfortable choices, then you will not be able to grow as much as you can. And if you are ready to struggle and go through difficulties, then no goal is impossible for you to achieve. Therefore, never think of problems as hurdles, but think of them as a stepping stones towards success. Obstacles which we considered as enemies, the same obstacles make us stronger and more successful in our life." Moral: we shouldn't be afraid to take risks and step outside of our comfort zone. So don't give up or get disappointed. And always remember that challenges you face today can make you stronger and more successful for tomorrow. To listen such beautiful stories which will motivate you, please subscribe, give likes, and share this story to your loved ones. Thank you and take care always.